Well, it's good, guys, back again, another video. This one, as you know by the title, is all about the mount. So I completely forgot that, let me just show you here, one of the mount powers here, Wanderer's Fortune. I completely forgot it existed. I wish I would have remembered. I had it on Xbox. Basically, you have a chance, it's about a 4% chance, after killing a foe to find a refining stone. It's great, especially if you're leveling up or you need to refine anything, which we always need to. Saves us a bit of money. But I had a look at the cheapest one I could find, which is the Heavy Inferno Nightmare, which currently sits at, I think it was 180,000. Let's have a look. 196. Okay, so I bought mine for 180,000, and that was about an hour ago. So it's in that ballpark. That's the cheapest one you can find that gives you the insignia bonus. So I thought to myself, alright, let me do a couple runs. Let me empty my refinement bags, empty everything, do a couple runs, see what type of drops I get, clear my bag, rinse and repeat. And I got an average, so this is just an average rough numbers. It may change for yourself, but I was getting 4 Peridots, 2 Aquamarines, 4 Emeralds and 4 Amethysts. Now, it doesn't sound a lot by any stretch of the imagination, but that was per run. I know on Xbox and a couple of mods ago it did have a cap on it, you know, so you could only hit so many per day, and then it kind of, the drop off would kind of slow down for the rate. So I got to thinking, would it be cheaper to buy the same amount of Peridots or Aquamarines or Emeralds or Amethysts outright than buy the mount, especially for if you wanted it quick? Also, how many runs would it take for me to get the equivalent for the horse to pay for itself? So if we take the average of 4 Peridots that I was doing, and a stack of 99 at the moment costs 1,700. Let's just get a better view. So a stack costs 1,700 roughly. This was all rough, you know, it depends and changes on the day of the market and etc, etc. But a stack of 99 is 1,700, so that's 1 Peridot for 17.17, obviously carrying on, Astral Diamonds. Now, to get a rough estimate of, you know, how much it would cost to buy the mount versus how many Peridots you would need, that comes out at just over 10,000, 10,300, and you know, depending on what you buy the mount for. But you're looking at about that 10,000 Peridot mark. That's a lot. That's a lot, considering they only stack in 99. So yeah, and it looks at about 2,500 runs at that drop rate of 4 Peridots per run. 2,500 runs you would have to do for that mount to pay itself off. Now it gets a bit better the further we go down. So Aquamarines again, a stack of 99 is 5,000, and that is 1 Aquamarine to 50.50, and then so on and so forth. Astral Diamonds, but for the runs for that one it drops quite a bit. It goes to 875 runs. Now, you know, it's still a lot of runs, but we're starting to get the number down. Emeralds is where the big one is. So I was averaging about 4 or 5 emeralds per run, which is actually quite good. 4 or 5 emeralds per run, and a stack of 99 currently, when I recorded, is 17,000 Astral Diamonds, which is 1 to 171.7, which means it comes out at 250 runs. So you would need roughly 1,000 emeralds to basically pay off your mount, the 180,000. But it means you only have to do 250 runs, which is great, because you know you're going to do that over the course of what, a month. Your horse your mount's paid off. That's just in emeralds. That's not including the Peridots you get, the Aquamarines, the amethysts and all that stuff. So just in the emeralds, in 250 runs, your mount's paid off. You've got your money's worth, and then anything after that is profit, because everything's got a value in the game, even your time. So if you want the quick one, I'd say just buy them outright. But definitely pick up the mount if you haven't got it already. Let's have a look at it here. At Crescent, Illuminated and Regal. That's what it is for Wanderer's Fortune. Like I said, the cheapest one I could find at the moment was Heavy Inferno Nightmare at 180,000. And yeah, after about 250 runs, your emeralds have paid it off for you. So yeah, definitely worth getting it, especially if you're a newer player, or even an existing player. You probably already may have it, but if you don't, definitely pick it up. Put it on. Say say you've got best in slot for everything there. All these mount powers are best in slot. Just put it on until you start doing end game content like Lair Mad Mage. It helps you out. You're gonna get refinement points, and refinement points, whether you put them into things or you sell them, it's still got a value, which is still money, which is still astral diamonds, and we love it. So yeah, that was it. Just to recap, the best way to emeralds, 250 runs on average. That's roughly, take it with a grain of salt on those mathematics as well, will pay off your mount. So yeah, it's pretty much no-brainer for that one. But yeah, just looking over those, seems to be right. So yeah, I'll check back in 250 runs and I'll let you know if it's paid off or not. But no, definitely pick it up if you can. And it looks pretty cool, let's be honest. Horse on Fire, it's a nightmare one. So yeah, pick it up, let it pay for itself, use that refinement points, and hopefully you can start upgrading some of your stuff, just like I have. I managed to get, quick little recap, I've got my bondings to 15, so that's good. So now we're just going to start concentrating on a Vorpal to 10, start getting some of these artifacts up, and trying to push this power over 130,000. But yeah, that's the next goal. Let's try and hit 200 subs. Cheers for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you've already got the mount, what you think of the mount, what you think of the drop rate as well. Drop rate could change per person, per time of day. It's unknown. I just did this over the course of the day. So yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Peace.